Good morning friends, welcome to our channel iWare Computers. In last video we discussed about first generation of computers, means what is the duration of the first generation computers, how they are look like, what are the advantages, what are the disadvantages, what is the example of first generation computers. These are all things we discussed. Now in this video I am going to explain about second generation computers. So in this video, how second generation computer works, comparing the first generation, second generation is good or bad, what is the duration of this computer, these are all things we are going to discuss. See, the second generation computer, the duration is 1952 to 1964. So see this diagram, this is called transistor. This is called what? Transistor. So using transistor, second generation computers were manufactured. So later we discussed about transistors. Okay. Second generation computer looking like this was the picture like this. So comparing first generation computer, it is very small. The characteristics of the second generation computer. The first generation computer was manufactured by vacuum tubes. Vacuum tubes means how many? 18,000 vacuum tubes and 72,000 capacitors. That's why the size is very vary. But in second generation computer, instead of vacuum tubes, transistors were used. Already we discussed about transistor. Na? So those type of transistors were used in second generation computer. That's why the size will be reduced than first generation computer. So comparing the first generation computer, the second generation computer is very fast and very cheap and very small. So individually second generation computer is expensive, but comparing this first generation, it is cheap. After then, in this generation, some high-level languages were introduced. What are they? COBOL, Fortran, Algol, and Snowball. This type of high-level languages were introduced in this second generation computer. So, what are the advantages of second generation computer? The second generation computer advantage is it consumed less electricity, but the first generation is it consumed more electricity, but second generation is consumed less electricity. These are fast, cheaper, and smaller than first generation computer, and also these are more reliable than first generation computers. But in second generation computer, it is used in assembly language. What about first generation computers? First generation computers were used machine language. Machine language means what? Which language machine will understand, means zeros and ones. But second generation computers are used assembly language. In assembly language, some commands will be there, not zeros ones, some commands. So using commands, the programs will be structured. After then, the second generation computer occupy less space than first generation computer. Means first generation is 30,000 kgs, but the second generation is less space. It occupy the less space, and internal storage capacity also increased. So, what are the examples of second generation computers? So, the examples of second generation computer is IBM 1620, IBM 1401, IBM 7094, CDC 1604, RCA 501, etc. These are all examples of second generation computers. If you like this video, please like, share, subscribe to my channel iWare Computers.